Hello everybody, this is Tommy from the YouTube channel Prevention of Gay Abuse. And what I would like to talk to you about today is how no matter what you're going through and no matter what you have to deal with and no matter the heartache that you have in your life, things will get better for you. In the last month, several young people have taken life because of gay bullying and gay suicides, and I would like to take a moment to remember these people, and I'm going to say their names. Billy Lucas, 15, September 9th, 2010, from Indiana. Cody J. Barker, 17, September 13th, 2010, Wisconsin. Seth Walsh, 13 years old, September 19th, 2010, California. Tyler Clemente, 18, September 22, 2010, from New Jersey. Asher Brown, age 13, September 23rd, 2010, from Texas. Harris Chase Brown, age 15, September 25th, 2010, from Colorado. Raymond Chase, 19, September 29th, 2010, Rhode Island. Felix Seiko, 17, September 29th, 2010, Massachusetts. And Caleb Nolt, age 14, September 30th, 2010, of Indiana. All these young people are now dead today, and their lives no longer able to flourish and for them to become the great people that they were going to become. All because of bullying, and because of discrimination, and because of how our society has so attacked the LGBT community and made it seem as though something as normal as being gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender is not normal. I don't like to use the word normal because to me there is no such thing as normal. Because we are all different and we are all strange and we are all unique in our own individual way. And it breaks my heart to know that all these young people have had their lives cut short because in our society we fail to understand the need to stop the bullying and to end the discrimination and to realize that no matter how different someone may be, that they are still a human being and do not deserve what these young people had to go through. And, you know, I've been going through a lot lately too, not in the bullying sense and things like that, but as through a personal, my personal life and other things like that. And so I forgive, I ask your forgiveness that I have not done as many videos lately because of all those things, and I'm just getting back up and starting again. But also at the same time, I'd like to point out that there are some people who say I look unhappy in some of my videos. Well, you obviously don't know me that well yet, because you will notice that I do not follow along the lines of, in order to actually be a happy, positive person, you have to be smiling 24/7. I don't follow that rule. When I was younger, my father forced me to smile every second of every minute of every day, as a lie, to pretend as though that I was happy being where I was and being discriminated against and having to listen to anti-gay slurs and anti-gay preachings and all these other things. And so if I don't smile all the time, that's just because of who I am. I am a happy individual. I may not, I guess is what you would call, show it on my face all the time, but if you were to ask the people that are closest to me, they would probably tell you I'm an extremely positive person. In fact, I'm almost certain they would. Anyways, back to the subject. The title of my channel is Prevention of Gay Abuse, shortened to call it PRAG. And when I first started it, I used to put that up all the time to show people exactly what I was here for and what I was standing for. And as I've grown and things have changed, my views have also, changed with me and have evolved into being what I feel is the way that I need to believe and the way that I need to see the world. And you know what? I need to stand up to what my channel is, and that is for the prevention of gay abuse, and that is why I talk about the things that I do. And some people may say that sometimes I sound a little cynical, or maybe I sound a little bit negative, but the truth is that in our society, there's so much extremism from one direction to the other. Either you're so extremely positive that you're floating up in the clouds somewhere, and you don't see the horrible things that are going on around you in order to make any difference, or you're so negative about things that you've already picked out your tombstone and are getting ready to bury yourself alive. But you know what? I'm right in the middle. I know that there needs to be some negativity. I know that people need to see sorrow and sadness and feel pain in order to realize that, you know what? Certain things are wrong. The way things are being done is wrong. How people are being treated is wrong. And if And if that is cynical and negative, then by all means, it's cynical and negative. And that's what people need to hear. That's what people need to see. To sit there and say positive things 24/7 all the time is hiding people from the truth that things are not always positive. Things are not always good. Whether you are atheist, Christian, Muslim, Zeitgeist, gay, straight, black, white, no matter what your point of view, where you come from, how you live your life, which way you think is correct, you are not always going to have a positive, happy, wonderful day. Things are not always going to be butterflies and rainbows, and things are not always going to be good. And to sit there and for our human nature is to think that we need to find one specific answer that will guide us through our whole lives, that will make everything perfect. But you know what? I'm different in the fact that I get my answers and I look in all different directions and I accept and respect all things that are not harmful to life and cause violence towards others to be a means of an answer and a direction for my life. And I will not box myself to one individual's point of view, or what they think needs to be true. And I do not expect anybody else to do the same, especially when it comes to what I'm saying, because what I speak is to share with you, not to tell you. And so what I would like to tell all these young people is that I had a hard life too. Um, Things were extremely difficult for me. I come from a family where every single person in my family is religious. They either go to church, or they are a pastor, or they are some sort of missionary. And I can tell you right now that things will get better for you. You may have to fight, you may have to endure pain, you may have to feel the criticism and other things in your life, but it will get better. And to people who are being bullied this moment at school, or maybe at home, or at your church, or wherever, you know what? I would say that you need to go to an adult, or you need to call a place like the Trevor hotline, the Trevor Project. I really, really like this project. I think it's good. And you should give them a call at 866-4U-TREVOR. And I will repeat it again, 866-4U-TREVOR. And they can help you. But maybe you're in a family where if you try to do things like mine, I lived in a family where if I were to have tried to call something like that, my father would have immediately found out, and I would have been reprimanded and criticized and told how wrong and sinful that is. Or if I tried to get online to talk to somebody online, my father monitored every website that I ever went on, and every time I would go onto a website, it would get emailed to him so that he would know what I was doing. If you live in a family like that where you can't get to a phone and where you feel alone, and everybody around you is religious in a way that's harmful to you, and everybody criticizes for you for who you are, and you cannot be yourself without the fear of knowing 100% that you are going to be criticized for who you are, things can still get better. Because eventually, like me, you will turn 18 years old, and then your life is your choice. And then my advice to you then is to leave, and to get as far away from there as possible, and to find the help that you need, to fight and to hold on and to endure, and to grow up to be the wonderful person that I know that you're going to be. So I say to these people, that is what you need to do. You need to fight. You need to overcome. You need to be strong. And people like me are here for you. You may feel alone, but I'm here for you. If you cannot in any other way get in touch with anything or anyone else, then I implore you to contact me. Send me a message here on YouTube, and I will gladly talk with you. Because to me, I don't feel that anybody else can help you and be as much of an encouragement as somebody who has gone through and is still going through what you may be going through today. So go ahead and message me, and then you know what? If you would even like, we can have some personal conversations on Skype. I will give you my Skype name, and we can talk. And this is not for everyone. These are for people who are going through hard times. If anybody else would want to talk to me, I can gladly talk to you on YouTube through messages. But I'm not going to start accepting every single person who wants to talk to me on my Skype. These are for people that are hurting and are in pain and feel alone at the moment. Anybody else, I will gladly have wonderful discussions with you on my YouTube, as I always have. Anyways, like I said before, things are going to get better for you. They will improve, and people are here, and people love and care about you, and I am one of them.